Question? Any questions? Nama? I understand. Our mind works according to the movement of planets. Okay. Our question is, our mind works according to the plan of the planets. That is correct. See, there are 9 planets, and those 9 planets control our 9 holes. We are having 9 holes, 2, 2, 2, and then below 2. So these 9 holes are controlling and symbolizing 9 planets which are outside. Whenever a child is born, like a connection between the cell phone and the satellite, these 9 holes are getting connected to 9 planets. And according to the movement of planets in our birth chart, according from birth to the lifespan and then death, our mind keeps changing. If certain planets like Saturn come, if that Saturn is adverse to somebody, during that time he will be himself very dull and drowsy. He will not feel like progressing, he will not feel like being active. So it all depends on which planet. It's not that all planets are bad for all. Like in an office, there are people who are favorable to you, there are people who are inimical to you. Like that, planets are also, according to your past connection, are friendly or inimical towards you. So accordingly, they control your thoughts and your lifestyle. Planets are correct. There's no doubt on that. Yes, boss.
There's a Panchamuga Anjaneer there. So அதில் வந்துட்டு வராகர், ஹைக்ரீவர் அண்ட் நரசிம்மர், ஆஞ்சநேயர் அண்ட் பின்னால் வந்து இருக்குங்க. ஸோ இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து விஷ்ணு அவதாரம். How come they are associated with Anjaneer to the same level?
I understand this question. In Panchamuga Hanuman, Anjaneya, there are 5. Is it not? Anjaneya, Hayagriva, Narasimha, Garuda, Adivaraha. So they are all supposed to be embodiments of the protective energy called Vishnu. How come Hanuman is having all the 5? That's the question. So Hanuman initially was connected to wind god. He was connected to wind god. He was born like any one of you. He was like any one of you with a normal face and all. He was so powerful, the moment he was born to his mother, he was able to climb up in the sky, and he was thinking that sun is a ball, play ball, and he was going to swallow it. Then the celestials hit him, he fell down. For him I would tell the story now, because he's getting very engrossed with the story. What did I say now? இது வரைக்கும் நான் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கேன்? Okay. So, celestials had a meeting. Said if this boy is going to disturb the celestial order, the whole world will be in chaos. So they said, let him forget his power. And he is born on this earth only to help Rama. And when the need comes, he will understand that he is powerful. Otherwise, he will be a normal person. This is how the life journey of Hanuman started from childhood. So when he worked for Rama, all that stories you know, Ramayana stories you know. And at the end of Ramayana, Rama and Sita were going on giving gifts to all the people who worked for them in the war. So everyone was happy because your Vibhishana got the kingdom of Sri Lanka. Like that everyone got something or other. So Sita Devi took the costliest pearl necklace from her neck and gave to Hanuman, the monkey. He just bite it like that and threw it. Then she got angry and asked what? He said, I don't see my Lord Rama in this world, so I don't need it. So she gets angry and says, do you have Rama inside you? Then he tears and so see Rama is inside. And Rama gets pleased because he refuses any gift. Rama says, come with me, my Yuga Karyam will be over and we will travel together back to the heavens. He says, no, I don't want to come with you. I want to sit, do penance on this earth and remember every moment I have spent with you. First time when I met you, then how you hugged me, how I was useful to you in the Ramayana war. Every precious moment I want to sit quiet and enjoy for some time, then only I will come. Even you people are like that. If a boy and a girl meet in Marina Beach and get back home, they find enormous joy in just lying in the bed and remembering those moments and laughing. Is it not? When you love something or someone, that suits you to remember that again and again. That was Hanuman's policy. So Rama got pleased, said, okay, I will appoint you, I will give you an offer letter to be the creator God for the next generation, Brahma. And you can do penance in Mahendragiri forest. And to protect you from 4 directions, you will have 4 faces. And to protect you from the sky, you will have one Urdu Mukham like this. So that is how Hanuman, the Vayu form, got 5 faces. So each face symbolizes. Varaha symbolizes something. Anjaneya, Hayagriva. Hayagriva is this. Narasimha, the fire. Garuda, the air. Anjaneya, Hayagriva, Narasimha, Garuda, Adivaraha. So 5 faces he was blessed with as a boon by Lord Rama, his mentor. So now also Hanuman is living. Hanuman is living in a cave, in a forest called Mahendragiri, which is near Kanyakumari and Nagarkoil. And in that place it will be like, I have gone to that place. So it will be very steep and in a small cave he is supposed to be doing penance. There will be hundreds and hundreds of monkeys in that place. You won't be able to climb like this because there is no hold. But he is there, undisturbed, doing penance there. There are a lot of devotees for this monkey god, not only for us. In China also they respect this monkey form of God. Some Eastern philosophy, they like it. So whoever is remembering him or praying to him, to help them, he pumps in his energy to a suitable container. Whoever is doing upasana of the monkey god, he enters into their body and helps those devotees who are taking him seriously. That is how you have got Raghavendra, that's how you have got Samartha Ramadas, that's how he became the guru for Lord Tulsidas to write Ramayana. So he has been coming into different bodies and is helping devotees of him and Rama. So he is eternal, Chiranjeevi, and when this age is going to end and a new age is going to come in, he will be the Brahma, the creative God. So you can pray to him and whatever birth you want to take in the coming generation, he will help you. Whatever you want to become, you can. So this is how you got 5 faces. Yes. Without even lifting the hand, you can ask.
ஏன் தர்ப்பணோக்கெல்லாம் கல்ப எல்லை இது பண்ணிருக்காங்க?
Okay. Our question is, when you do your rituals for ancestors, to remember them on the Devasam, you call it, no? The annual memory day of your deceased elders, you are using till, இல்லையா எள்ளு அது எதுக்காக அப்படின்னு சொல்லி அவங்க கேட்குறாங்க. And each grain, there are 9 grains. They symbolize 9 planets. So this till, எள்ளு, symbolizes Saturn energy. And Saturn is connected to the body and Pitrus, your ancestors. So whenever a no moon day comes, you take that the grain which symbolizes Saturn and with prayers for getting salvation for your dead physical bodies of your elders, you are offering that. Similarly, if somebody is having some mental problems, you make him lie on ulundu. It is another grain, ulundu. And after that you take that ulundu, make some vada and give to all the poor people, and the mentally retarded person will slowly recover. And why in Hindu mythologies and rituals they put rice on the heads of the newlywed? Because rice symbolizes moon, the planet moon, and prosperity. So manas, it gives you clarity of thinking. So on the new couple, you are putting rice on their head so that you are blessing them with peace, prosperity and right thinking. So each grain symbolizes something. That's why in all these Hindu rituals, always you will keep in 9 containers, 9 grains and worship, offer to the gods. These 3 symbolizes importantly these 3 things. One is the brain, the other is the body, and the third is the prosperity, brain. I have answered your question. 5 rupees. You are having 5 rupees or not? You can swipe your credit card.
Questions, Baba.
Huh?
Questions.
Yeah.
If a baby gets miscarried in very early stage, is it necessary to do the final rites for the unseen baby?
Baby dies in the mother's womb, then not. If the child dies, the not so born baby dies in the mother's womb, you need not. But the moment the abortion takes place, you have to do little rituals to get peace for that soul. It's not that you have to do devsam, because it was aborted.
As you can catch human thoughts, do you feel vibes from nature, trees, objects, animals too? Can you share some of those experiences?
If you want to catch the thoughts of birds, animals and trees, you have to cut off from these normal earthly things. So I have not gone to those delicate levels because I have some agenda for working for God. So at present I can't take my mind to those subtle lights. So I have not tried. I have not tried that. I can catch your thoughts. I can catch human thoughts. But I have to cut off from this normal earthly thought to go to a higher level. It's very sensitive, very sensitive. At present, I have not, but we can, with practice, we can go to those levels. God has thought that it is not needed for me at this moment. But I can catch the thought of anyone who remembers me from anywhere. How it happens, I will tell you. How it happens, I will tell you. I am here. If someone is thinking about me from America, if they are close to me, if they are close to my heart, if they are thinking of me with love, I will see them here in a luminous form hugging me. If they are thinking of me with respect, I will see them touching my feet. If they are thinking of me for some problem, I will see them with a sad face or crying face opposite to me. So from these thought patterns I will know whether it's respect or love or any problem is there. So if they are capable of connecting with me, there are 2 terminals, positive, negative. I am positive, I have no problems. They have some problems, so negative. So positive together, negative together produces the energy. Is it not? So when they can connect their thoughts with my thoughts, they get the results there in America or anywhere. It is possible to get results. It's possible. I have been doing this for years together. Any country, you remember me, call me, and my help flows.
When we are on the way of visiting to temple, we think of asking or praying to get something. But when we have darshan of the Lord, we forget, our mind goes blank. Why this happens?
Actually, there is no problem for anyone in this world. All these problems are mind's creations. The mind plays havoc with you. You have no problem. See, you are all sitting very peacefully. You ate vada. I gave you chocolates and bananas, and they sang some horrible songs. Answering the question. Where is problem in this world? There is no problem in this world. But you are attached to certain things. Now our chief, his daughter is having fever. So his mind is preoccupied that my daughter is sick and she should get all right. Right? Like this. So it is you who are carrying these thoughts. Those thoughts are not carrying you. And if you want to live, you can leave those thoughts. I have no thoughts. Whereas every one of you is having some thoughts. So thoughts you are holding to. It's like holding this and saying, leave me, leave me. It's not holding me. It's no, simple. So you are holding to the thoughts. And if you don't want, you can leave all these thoughts and go blank. Live in day-trade compartments. See, your problem is, you are always worrying about something or other. What will happen after next week, or 1 year later, or 10 years later. So you have a big plan to worry, isn't it? And you are bringing your worry plan in advance also. 10 years before, 20 years. See, you are now worried about your children's education, your children's marriage, buying a house and repaying the dues, buying a car and repaying hire purchase dues. All this you are carrying, is it not? The moment you stop asking for something and allow things to happen according to divine plans of God, it is not that God is not caring for you. The child is there, an infant. The mother knows when to feed the child, and when to buy clothes for the child, when to admit her in the Montessori school. Everything the mother knows. So if you flesh and blood mothers and parents can care so much for your offshoot, don't you think God, your eternal father or mother, is going to take care of all your wants and needs? So you don't have faith in God. The moment you totally trust God, you will see life flows beautifully. Now you are carrying it. All these burdens you are carrying it. That is your problem. Live like that. Vittu viddalayagi nirpai chittu kurviyai pole. Look at animals. Look at bats. They don't have bank accounts. They don't have passports. They don't stand in American embassy for visas. They don't own houses. They don't go for air conditioners. Nothing they need. They eat when they feel like, and they don't overeat also. All these birds, animals, they don't overeat. They will eat what they want. Only that much. That's why when a bakri, goat, it will eat from small trees, something. It will not take from one plant. It's very intelligent, very noble. Because one particular percentage of the plant is available for charity. And only that much it will eat from one plant, then it will take the mouth to the other plant. There is beautiful planning in nature. It is not that it will gulp one whole plant and leave that dead. It won't do that. So they are having beautiful plan. They will eat what they want, when they want, and they don't bother about creating assets, and they live relationships. See, you are all carrying relationships, is it not? Guna is there, Saru is there, they have 2 daughters and 1 son. So they carry the relationship in their mind. Whereas a big monkey or a big cow or bull or whatever is that, they don't carry. They care for their offshoots much more than we. See, all the birds will bring food and give in the mouth of the child bird. So they care much more than us. But when it gets wings, they pack them off. They don't keep relationship, mother-in-law, father-in-law, uncle, auntie, all these stupid things they don't carry. The moment they know to fly, they are packed off. So we carry this relationship that is called attachment, and attachment leads to sorrow, love not. Love is different, attachment is different. If our Kutti Madilar is there, if even after 10 years, these parents can love him. But they should not allow this Kutti Madilar to be a part of their life until they become 70, 80. The moment he completes his study and gets married to one good Madilar Amma, they should send him out. Clap your hand. They should not carry. We foolishly do this mistake of carrying relationships. That's called attachment.
We look crow as Sanishwaran and also Pitrukal. How is Sanishwaran linked to Pitrukal?
I told you 9 planets symbolizes 9 performance, portfolio managements. So Saniswara, Lord Saniswara, is supposed to decide this Pitru's relationship with you. The relationship between the parental and the offshoot relationship, Lord Saturn decides. That's why he is connected. The other planets are not connected with this. Each planet is different. I told you, Moon is connected to our heart and this thing. Mercury is connected to our mind. Like that, each planet is connected to some performance or other. And your profession also depends on the planets. Suppose Meera is a doctor. You look at her horoscope. She will have a powerful Mars and Venus in her horoscope. Otherwise she can't become a doctor. You may have money, you may be intelligent, but the planet decide what you want. So if you are having a powerful Mars and Venus, you become a doctor, medical and all. If very powerful Venus alone, then you become a shop owner of textiles, jewelry and other thing, or in art, crafts, acting, TV, like that you will become. And if you are having Jupiter, you will be a great teacher or a saint. And Tuesday, Wednesday, you will be an advocate or a chartered accountant connected to your brain jobs. So your planets decide your jobs also. It's not that everyone can think and become something. Your planets decide. So why I am like this sitting in a unjal? Because I have in my 10th house symbolizes your Jivana Bhagam, your, what shall I say, livelihood. So I have a powerful Jupiter and Shukra. One is the guru for the celestial, the other is the guru for the asuras. So both the gurus are in my 10th house. So I have been asked to do this work only, playing the role of a teacher. That's why I am doing this. So I had no other go other than to come into this profession or service. Otherwise, I had 101 options to become whatever I was. Isn't it? I was once upon a time in transport, logistic management, because at that time those planets were there. So planets also decide. I will give you examples. M.G. Ramachandran, Jayalalitha, N.T. Ramarao, Shatrughan Sinha were all in the cinema line, acting line, because they had a powerful Shukra, Venus at that time in their planets. When Shukra changes to become Surya, they have a powerful Surya also in their horoscope. So they came to politics and became chief ministers and like that. It is like that. Your planet decide what you have to become. That's why suddenly you will find somebody jumping into an unconnected profession or business or something. And people who have a powerful Mars will basically also be a pilot. When Rajiv Gandhi was there, he was a pilot. So when that planet changed, he came to politics. So don't think you have anything to do about your life. You are all only puppets. All of us are only puppets. The moment you are born, you have 9 holes, 9 planets connect you, and according to the planetary movement, your life progresses. You are only a mute witness. Never you are a performer. You are only a witness. You are never a performer. Yes, Baba.
House having light.
How sun is having light. Okay. There are so many things in God's creation. Our lifespan maximum is 100 years, maximum 100 years. And we will not be able to understand this creation because it exists from millions of years. The whole creation exists from millions of years. So with a limited lifespan, we can't understand the unlimited. So according to science and scientists, they tried to create even the Big Bang, failed. They could not find out what Big Bang theory is. They could not. That blasted. So no one has ever found out the secrets of nature. Okay, because we are limited and that is unlimited. There are so many planets in the galaxy, so many luminous bodies, and with one lifetime we won't be able to. And it is like making a doll go into your ocean. You make a doll and give a remote control key and make it walk atop the ocean. And the doll was made out of salt. So the moment it walks 10 feet, it will melt into that. So whoever went into this research bent of mind to know creation, merged with that, they never came back to tell us the truth. It's like a salt doll trying to understand the ocean. So with our limited understanding, when we emerge into this type of march, we lose ourselves. We don't come back to tell what we saw. This is what is called Kandavar Vindilar, Vindavar Kandilar. People who have really understood has not come back to tell us. And people who are blabbering have not seen it. Kandavar Vindilar, Vindavar Kandilar.
Birds and animals don't have attachments. Why do human beings who got elevated from those birds and animals have attachments?
Because you have this fixed rational mind. They don't have a rational mind. A donkey, when it wants to eat you, it will not think whether I should eat with the left leg or right leg or front or back. It will just eat. Whereas if I have to eat someone, I will see whether he is strong enough to beat me back or I can threaten him. So we have a rational mind. That creates all these problems. Animals, bats don't have a rational mind. God has created us like this so that we will always live in confusion.
Rama, Krishna, Jesus and Buddha, they are all Purna Avatar. Like you said other day, Ramakrishna Paramsa, 80%, and they are 100%.
In God's creation,
what is it?
I understand. In God's creation, every 100 years, one fulfilled creation comes. Like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, all these are fulfilled, but they come once in 100 years. There are people who come once in 1,000 years. They are Jesus. Once in 1,000 years, people who come are Jesus, Rama, Krishna, Buddha, and all those people. And you have this chance, you also have this chance to come as a holy man every 100 years and as a great holy man every 1,000 years. All of us are given these chances to enjoy a role or to learn from playing a role, the ultimate knowledge about divinity. It's all roles which are given to you. In the army or air force, don't you think they are postings? So when you grade yourself, you are given big posting. Until you don't grade, you are given junior postings. So 100 years, a type of a junior posting, and big post like major, general, all that, when you are qualified with a lot of experience. Maybe when your retirement age comes, you will get to become a general Manaksha. When you join the army, you will not become the general Manaksha. So by the time General Manaksha understands what is his portfolio, he would have got a retirement age and some other person would have come to the job. His span to enjoy that post will be very limited.
Are aliens real?
See, there are so many planets in God's kingdom, and science is exploring now whether there is water in Mars, whether there are people in Mars, whether they are aliens, whether they will come. All these are researchers are trying to find out. Nothing concrete has been evidenced as it. You saw movies like E.T. It's not E.T. You saw that movie? It will be a small dwarf-like creature with big eyes, on motatala, and like that it will. So you will get only sympathy. Even assuming you come across a weaker alien, you will find sympathy. Then you have to give banana to it. We don't know. We are yet to come across. You want to meet an alien? Then he was trying to cross the borders of Srotur and he loses his eyesight. And he doesn't understand that he has become blind because he went beyond his promise, beyond his oath. But he now tells to God, you have taken my eyesight and you are going to be blamed by this world for making me blind, and you will be the person who has to bear the punishment for this, not I and all. So this is what happens with us also. Whatever problems we have in our life, the moments of sorrow or sadness we get are because of our own commitments, our wrong approaches to living. But we don't want to accept false ego. Then we want God to be blamed for that. As if I have prayed, I did this prayer, that prayer, God is not fulfilling my desire, like that. So this is the context where Sundaramurti Nayana was trying to blame the Lord, though he was at fault for going beyond the promise. This is one thing. Secondly, we are talking about catching thoughts. Catching thoughts. Once at US, I was giving a lecture, and I think it was New Jersey or Connecticut, I don't know. And one of our devotee girls came to the mic and said, I need not go to Chennai to meet Baba, no need to go to Madras. There is a photo of Baba in my house, and whenever I want something, I will go and tell his photo, and his photo will smile at me. Then I will know he has had my prayers and that will be fulfilled. So another young boy said, I am a scientist. I know Baba is a good man, but I can't believe all these things. They are irrational. I said, okay, I will explain how it happens. I was going to US through London. At London I was staying, or I was invited for some tea. So in their house, I saw one in computer, why Agra talks failed. At that time, the then Prime Minister or President of Pakistan, Musharraf, came to Agra and with his wife. They had a meeting with the then Prime Minister of India, Vajpayee. So they created a cartoon, why Agra talks failed, in animation. In that president with his wife, Musharraf, his wife will be standing, Vajpayee will be here. Vajpayee will be looking at that Mrs. Musharraf like this. Animation, like this. And Musharraf's wife in animation will be doing like that. So they created a cartoon, why Agra talks failed like this. I asked that young scientist friend in America, you know computer more than me, tell me how it is done. You take one photo of Musharraf, his wife, another photo of Vajpayee, and use a software called Flash. So you can use that software and make these smaller movements in the photos. That's all. So that girl said, whenever I go to Baba's photo in my house, he expresses, I understand. So she is also saying the same thing. If you can believe 1,500 rupees worth of software to animate a photo, don't you think I am an organic substance? I can animate my photo sitting in Madras at America. This is how it is done. All science, everything is science.
Shankaram Siva Shankaram, 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 Siva Shankara Pahimam, Siva Shankara Rakshama.
Vina Venkatesham Nanato Nanadas Sada Venkatesham Smarami Smarami Hare Venkatesha Prasida Prasida Priyam Venkatesha Prayacha Prayacha Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. Om Jai Siva Shankar Re Swami Jagat Paripalaka Re Adi Shankara Avatara Anada Rakshaka Re. Om Jai Siva Shankar Re Annayum Tandayum Neerendrarindum Anbil Nanegindrom Swami Anbil Nanegindrom Asanum Mirayagiya Deva Ninnadi Padigindrom. Om Jai Siva Shankar Re கைலையை பன்முறை வலம் வந்தாய் ஓ கருணாகர கீர்த்தி சுவாமி கருணாகர கீர்த்தி மயிலையில் நின்று வரம் தருகின்றாய் மங்களகர மூர்த்தி. ஓம் ஜெய் சிவசங்கர ரே ஆனந்த சாகரம் தனிலம்மையாழ்த்தும் அற்புத அருள் ஜோதி சுவாமி அற்புத அருள் ஜோதி. ஆரத்தி செய்து பாடி மகிழ்ந்தோம் அருள்வாய் பரஞ்சோதி. ஓம் ஜெய் சிவசங்கர ரே நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் நாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண ஓம் சத்யநாராயண நாராயண ஓம். ஓம் ஜெய் சிவசங்கர ரே.
குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை மறைமூர்த்தி கண்ணா, குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை கண்ணா, குறை ஒன்றுமில்லை கோவிந்தா.